From Hamilton Radio Studios, from 206 to the 609 and beyond, it's WTF with Tracy and Friends. The most fun you can have on a Wednesday with your clothes on. Now, the 2023 nominee for Best Female Podcast Host, Tracy Brannigan.
Yikes. What's up, little effers? Welcome back. And look who's back.
Shorty.
Look who's back. Hooray. Jen Anson. Classy Jen over there.
Classy-assy.
Classy-assy, being all fancy. And, of course, Jason Marinko.
Hey,
Round of applause for these wonderful co-hosts of mine. Little effers, it is Wednesday, May 22nd. Can you believe it?
Time is
Almost
flying.
Memorial Day weekend. Before we get to that, though.
We are almost 6 months into this year.
That's insane. It's almost half over. Wow.
Crazy.
It sure is. I can't hear you. Is your mic on?
Hello? I'm on.
Oh, I don't know if I got no mic.
Mic check.
Jen has returned and washed away our Wednesday rain drought with her.
Jen, it was
You're
raining.
right.
It was raining every Wednesday.
Yes.
You're right. It was raining.
Who has coffee?
Me.
It smells so good.
Oh, thanks.
We ran out of coffee Sunday.
That's
Dreadful.
the world ended.
Like, I don't even know how that happened, but we did.
Good thing you live across the street from 7-Eleven.
I know. Bob went out and got coffee. But I like brewing my own coffee. I
Yeah, me
like the
too.
way the house smells. Like, it's
Yeah.
the whole ritual. I love it.
Are you a beans or a grounds person?
Grounds. I would do beans. I would, but I
Do you
mean,
drink coffee?
it's a whole other
I
thing.
have coffee black, all different kinds of coffees.
Oh, you do?
Oh, a coffee snob, huh?
A coffee
Are
snob?
you a coffee snob?
No. Convinced by my doctor. He said he said Egyptian men are more susceptible to heart disease. He had to cut out the cream and the sugar. But all through med school, the coffee fueled him. And he said, if you can do this, you will appreciate the taste of the coffee much more. And he's
Yes.
so right. But not a snob. I will try them all. Maxwell House. I like Colombian flavors, mild. Yeah. So.
What are you drinking now? What kind of coffee?
Okay. Right now, I like. It's not just coffee. It's Gevalia. Gevalia Colombian is one.
Ooh.
I treat myself to that one.
Why
you know?
not? I mean, that's your vice. You drink it every day. Why drink shitty coffee?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mix it up, but yeah, I prefer the Gevalia.
I'm on chock full of nuts, and I'm over it. It tastes different now. I don't know. I don't like it. I need a new coffee. What did I get? Oh, what the hell did I just get? 8 o'clock, maybe?
Oh, okay. I like Wegmans brand espresso beans.
You grind your beans every morning?
I have the
Oh, wow.
machine that does it and then puts it right in the
now-
Sassy Jen.
Yeah.
That's her.
Classy-assy.
Live chat is open. Michelle says, "Welcome back, Jen."
Hi, Michelle.
We have to have Michelle on with us.
I
one
know. You got to come in. Pick your day.
Yeah.
Can't convince her, huh?
Let's get her on the calendar.
I told her, I was like, you can't talk about me, rate me on the show without coming on yourself, and then we'll see.
That's right. Yeah, you can sit in the peanut gallery.
Oh,
You can just-
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, or
Yes.
you need a day off. But back to the coffee. I want to tell you, the kids for Christmas got me this like coffee of the month thing one year,
Oh, I would love that.
and I can't remember the name of it. Haley, if you're watching, text the name of that coffee place. But every month you would get to pick out, I don't know, maybe like 3 coffees. But the funniest thing was the reviews of the coffees. Like, people were so pretentious and snobby in their descriptions of these coffees. It was actually ridiculous. And I mean, I would just be like, okay, this one. You know?
Yeah.
What were some of the snobby descriptions?
I
The
mean, like it
notes
was,
and
yeah,
like it was
the note-
wine.
like it was a wine,
Like a
as
fine
if
wine.
it were wine, and didn't care.
And even
for
wine,
the,
I am so not a.
I know what. Okay. Oh, does it come in a bottle? Great. Is it in a box? Fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care.
Can I pour it in a glass?
If I am somewhere
We'll drink it out of the bottle.
and I see a man do this, I know I will not like that man. We are not going to be friends. If you do this, get away.
How about if a man puts ice in his wine?
Well, I don't care about that.
Okay.
As long as
'Cause
you're
that's
slugging
so
it.
unpretentious, but that's my husband.
Yeah, I don't
He'll
care about that.
put the
no.
whole cup of ice in his wine glass and fill the glass up to the tippy top. I'm like,
Sometimes it's
wine
not.
snobs are just
It's not
like.
chill enough, so he's got to ice it up. Yeah.
I actually don't mind the ice in there. It kind of waters it down, you know.
You start doing
Depends.
this.
Depends on, I don't know. I'm all about white wines and rosé lately. I haven't been on a red kick in quite some time. You know why? Because it stains my teeth and I get purple lips. And if you're out, you look like a damn clown. You've all seen the person out with
Yeah.
the purple lips. Like,
Yeah.
I can't do it. Silly. Oh, I meant to turn that off. Sorry, guys.
That's
Hold on. Hold on, TikTok
That might be
world.
Haley telling you the,
The
coffee club.
The coffee club.
Live chat's open too. She wants it there.
Hey,
Speaking
that
of
was
coffee,
not
I
her.
needed something, a pick me
a
up.
little pick me up.
Yeah. Lately, around 4 o'clock, I start to like
The midday slump.
nosedive.
Is that midday? 4?
I guess.
We hope, speaking of a pick-me-up, we hope you enjoy this lovely new setup that our host has procured for us here. We're
Yes.
going
New set.
solid
Classy.
black.
Sassy.
That's right. Classy, sassy, WTF. All right, so real quick before we
Yes.
get to the agenda tonight, I want to wish happy birthday to my best friend, Jamie. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
My best friend. I love you so much. You are the best. My actual soulmate. I always say
Aw.
that. We're like, we're soulmates, not like romantic partner, soulmate, but like we read each other's minds, and she's just the best friend. She is the friend in the group that makes all the plans, the reservations, everything, books the flights.
Everybody needs one of them.
She does it all, and like you make my life so easy. Thank you. I love you, and so fun too. I feel like everybody needs that friend that does it because
Yeah.
we're busy doing it for our family and everything.
Right.
And have somebody
And
take care
some
of you.
people just naturally are good at that.
Yes.
Like I am not.
I stress out like when I have to plan like the event or
me too.
because I'm well this one doesn't like this and I overthink it to the worst degree and then
100%.
I am so stressed out about the whole thing.
Yep.
And she's just so good at it and just we always have the best time. So thank you. Happy birthday. You're the
Happy
best.
birthday,
I
Jamie.
love you.
Happy birthday, reliable Jen.
Reliable Jen?
You said yeah, she's the reliable.
Jamie.
Or reliable Jamie.
Yes, Jen's reliable too.
I got
Nah.
Jen on the brain because Jen
Eh.
is back.
I know.
It's just-
Jason, I'm throwing you off tonight.
Yes, I'm just like Jen is back.
Jen, hey, Jen.
Might as well be
Jen.
your birthday.
Tell me about your best friends.
You know mine.
I know your best friend. I love her.
And we say we're platonic lesbians.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
We're definitely we're married.
for sure.
We're married, but we just
It's
don't
just
have
not
sex.
sexual.
God no.
Couldn't relate more to that story.
Yeah. No, and I mean she's a cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
And we love her for that.
We do.
We love you, Jen.
Anytime I am in that stress mode, I call her and I tell her what's going on, and it calms me down because I have to calm her down.
you
that's-
forget about your stress because you're
Yes.
like, okay, calm down.
I injured myself once, and I called her, and she started freaking out, and she's like, "Oh my God, I'm on my way. I'm gonna take you to the hospital." And like by the end of the call, I forgot I was injured because I was talking her off the ledge. Yeah.
See? Now that's a friend that's concerned.
We're yin and yang. We call
That's
each
great.
other yin and yang. 'Cause
Yeah.
we're both Jen, but she's dark haired, brown eyes.
And you
I'm
just balance
the
each
lighter
other.
Jen. Yeah.
Yep.
That's wonderful.
Yep.
How about your best friend?
Oh, well, of course, my girlfriend is my best friend.
Oh, Michelle.
But yeah, the cat.
The cat.
The cat is my best friend.
Your best friend.
Yes.
Wow.
Which one?
Speedy.
have one?
Speedy's the boy.
I was gonna say you have
Yeah.
more than one. Right?
Selena is the girl. But Speedy cat face, you know, when I'm sitting there.
Speedy Catface is his name.
Yes, I didn't name him Speedy, so I looked at him after a while, and he just had such a cat face. We always said if he had a voice, he would sound like Vincent Price.
Ah, that's
Jason,
great.
I want my food now. You know, like he just seems like that real regal type of
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah.
And you know, when I'm sitting there like writing for 3 hours straight and forgetting to go to the bathroom, like I should get pee, but I'm not getting up, and he's just there, and you know, so that
Just hanging with
Yep.
you.
I went many years without a pet, but I have many friends who are just great on so many levels that, you know, we've been friends since grade school, you know, and what people now call your day ones and everything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, ride or die.
So very fortunate, and I even put that in the section in Starry Nightmares that I've been fortunate to have such an interesting and wonderful group of friends throughout my life that make your creative decisions possible, and you have adventures with them and everything
Yeah.
like that.
You're so true.
yeah.
You're so right.
Well, guys, cheers to the ride or dies
Cheers.
out there. We love you, our ride or dies. Cheers. All right.
Sorry, Ruben.
I hope you
Oh,
guys.
Ruben wanted to cheers.
Oh, cheers, Ruben.
Yep.
I hope everybody listening has their ride or die. Give them a call, shoot them a text, tell them you're thinking of them right now.
Yep. My best friend's saying that the set looks really good.
Oh, thank you. Did it myself. Now
Makes the
Ruben helped me.
WTF logo pop so nicely.
Pops.
Oh, it
Yep.
does.
It
I can
pops.
see it in the monitor.
All right, so before we catch up with you, Jen, one more thing. I want to tell you guys, please take a minute to subscribe so you never miss an episode. What would you do without us? More importantly, what would we do without you? You guys need to like and share. Nobody's liking. You're watching. You're not liking. If you're not liking, you're hating. Don't be a hater. Just hit the damn like button. It takes 3 seconds. I don't know why people are so stingy with the likes.
I'm not talking about it no more.
I am.
I
I'm
have
going to talk
nothing to
about it
say to
every
them
damn week
with
so we get the
regard.
likes up.
I
You're
appreciate
watching.
that you can.
Please like
I
us.
mean, love us or hate us, just like it. If you're watching and you don't like us, that means you love to hate us. So just like, right? Am I wrong?
No,
in my
you're actually
thinking?
right. Help WTF get to 1,000 subscribers. With your
Yeah.
help,
That's right.
yep.
Oh,
One
no.
friend, tell another friend, tell another friend to
Well,
like, share,
we
and
have
subscribe.
over 1,500 on TikTok. We're
Wow.
I don't know where we are on YouTube, but let's like the YouTube. All right, guys.
Yes,
Show us
like
some
the
love.
YouTube.
All right. So now that that's over, Jenny, classy, assy Jen, where have you been?
I don't know. I cannot remember what I did this whole entire
Lost
time.
in
Where
the
we've
adult
left off.
section.
Yes, I was lost in the
In the
adult.
adult section of the serve video.
I
in the aisles of serve
was
video.
at a lot of baseball games.
Yeah, baseball's
I
in
was
full swing.
Sitting outside in a lot of rain.
It's
in a
been
lot of cold
so
weather.
rainy, cold, rainy nights at the ball fields.
The one game, I didn't even have an umbrella. I just sat there with the hood on, and when I stood up, my jacket that was collecting all the rain, all of it went down my back of my pants and soaked my
Oh,
pants as I was walking
God.
to the car. It was the longest walk
That's
ever to the car.
dreadful.
I am not a cold weather person. We all know that. What else?
Finally warming up
It's finally warming up. We opened the pool this week. Did you open your pool?
today. Pool is
exciting.
open today. Well,
So-
I don't think it's not ready yet. Like there's like leaves. He was putzing around with
Yeah,
it.
but it's open.
Yeah. Excited. So excited. Summer's here. We've been talking about
Yes.
this for 6 months.
We were in such
Maybe
a
longer. 7, 8 months, I feel like.
we were talking about it since last Labor Day when the next show we refused to wear anything but white because we didn't want to let
Oh, That's
go
right.
of summer.
I know. And here we are. It's like right there this weekend, Memorial Day weekend. What are you doing? What are you guys doing for Memorial Day weekend? What are your plans? What are you up to?
What are you doing, Jason?
This weekend on Sunday, May 26th, I will be at Act 2 Books in Flemington for the largest Memorial Day book event on the East Coast.
That's
Wow.
exciting.
There are
Wow,
so
on
many
the whole
authors.
East Coast.
There are so many authors coming, and I mean, a lot of New Jersey authors, but people from the Lehigh Valley. I truly get the feeling that they are booked completely with authors. There is symposiums, discussions every half hour from 10 a.m. to 5.
Wow, that's
Sunday
exciting.
in Flemington. I'm excited too. Lovely people. Ruta, shout out to you from Act 2 Books. Thank you for being so helpful and getting me set up for the show Sunday. And yeah, we'll be out there doing the thing. So,
Where is it?
Flemington, New Jersey. It is 45 Central Street.
Oh, okay, but it's the place is Act 2 Books.
Yeah, I have to
Okay.
go register at the book. And this bookstore, to call it a store is wrong. It is such a beautiful place. It looks like a hollowed out church of a bookstore.
Really?
Michelle is
How
How
excited
do I
just
not
to see the
know
book
about
place.
this?
Yep, Act 2 Books. It's the largest bookish
And that's
event.
Saturday.
That Sunday, the
Sunday.
26th. Yep.
Okay.
And yeah, that's their local author showcase. However, they have a sale going the entire weekend. That is the 24th, 25th, and 26th, I believe, into Memorial Day. So and we're talking 99-cent books. Like you could just fill a box or a bag with whatever you want that's being sold.
Really?
Lots of print
Ryan
materials,
Anson, I think we're going.
physical media, Blu-rays, what have you, all that good stuff.
Your calendar
It
feels
looks like Beirut.
it makes me feel like I'm reading your book. Very anxious.
Yes, you're right, and that's why I need the friend who can do all that kind of stuff, like your friend Jamie.
Everybody
Yes.
needs that person
Yep.
in their life.
Yes, your calendar makes me feel as anxious as your book does.
It probably is. It probably is anxiety speaking through that. That's a very interesting observation. You're right. No way around it. Yep.
Or a Rorschach
I'm
test.
pins and needles. I'm pins and needles.
That's so exciting. They're like, how cool, like, our friend is an author.
I
Like,
know.
so, I mean, these fancy people here. I'm so, like, blessed to have you guys.
That's
Fancy
really
Jen
cool.
and
Thank
fancy
you
Jason.
for having me.
I'm just
Thank you. I
fancy in
loved
my
I
own
love
mind.
being on the show and talking with you. I'd talk to Tracy even if it wasn't a show
I
for
know,
an
we
hour.
can talk for
every
hours.
week. Yes,
Hours.
absolutely. You too, Joe.
Now,
Same here,
what
Jason.
are you doing Memorial Day? Plans?
I
Anything?
am going to my sister-in-law's for my nephew's 21st birthday. That's how we're
that's
celebrating
fun.
Memorial Day.
That'll be a good
Yeah.
time. Now, is Haley home? Is she coming
Oh,
home
she
for the
is
summer?
home,
She's
and that
staying?
is one of the things I did. I didn't tell everybody. For her 21st birthday, we went to Epcot for the day and drank around the world.
That's so fun.
Did we talk about
For
that?
21st
We
birthday.
did, and you answered a lot of questions because
Okay.
I never been there, and it was great.
That's right.
You
all
gave
We
me
did talk about it.
tremendous
I've been here
insight.
since then.
That was the last time.
Okay.
though. Yes.
Okay. See, Jason, you are keeping it straight.
I,
You're more on it than you think.
How's
it's
your-
just the anxiousness comes through in the writing, I guess.
Comes through. I want to know how your fancy pickleball racket is.
Oh, I love my pickleball racket.
Did you take the lessons?
I did not. I have Bruce for that.
Okay.
Which probably we could be our own reality show,
I love it.
as he's trying
In
to
the
teach
kitchen
me.
with Bruce and Jen. That's what they call I guess,
the
part of court,
inside.
the kitchen.
the dinking area is
Oh,
called the
I,
kitchen.
I know
Oh, she's got
nothing
the
about
lingo
pickleball.
now.
I know lots of
Thinking.
people play it. I just saw a picture of Matthew McConaughey and his wife where they showed it's called cheeky pickleball picture, where they're like flashing their butt cheeks through their like tennis skirt and shorts.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, and I just know everyone pickleballs these days. I just don't. Is it like badminton or at the netted?
It's table
pong?
tennis on the
Like-
ground.
Grounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ping pong on the
Yeah.
ground.
on the
Okay.
ground. Yeah.
It's not as fast moving and as physical as tennis.
Okay.
It's like ping pong, a big ping pong on the ground.
Huh.
It's typically you play in pairs. You should anyway. It's easier that way. But he's been playing for a while now, and I jokingly showed him a racket that I liked and said, well, maybe if I got this racket, I would play. And 2 days later, the racket came in the mail.
And you're in.
So we've been playing what you call me doing. I don't know if you call that playing, but I give it a try.
I'm in. I wanted to take the lessons. I couldn't
I
work it in the
will-
schedule.
If you decide to do the lessons, I will do the lessons with you because they can't hurt.
I think I'm getting to the point where I might be able to do it now. Baseball ends next week. We have one makeup. We have a game Thursday and then a makeup game. I don't know when that is yet. Last night of basketball tonight. Like everything's coming to an
Everything's-
end. I'm
yep.
so thrilled. So thrilled. So
Do you want to play pickleball?
I want to
Michelle would
see
have to come.
pickleball. Then I'll know if I can play pickleball.
it's for senior citizens. Yes, you can play
But I
pickleball.
don't sit good.
You don't have to sit.
I know. If I needed to sit like meditation Indian style crisscross sitting, I can't do it.
Why? Does it hurt?
Yeah, I got a compound fracture in my left foot, and I have titanium in my right thigh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that'll do it.
So when I hear that song, Scissor, I am titanium, I get really pumped up.
Titanium. I love that. I love that song. I love that song
Like,
so
yep.
much.
We were playing in the park the one day, and there are some people that are really good and some people that are really not good. And this older woman, I give it to her. She's out there. She's
Leaving it all on the
Moving,
court. Leaving it
she's-
all in the kitchen.
She is doing that. She's not one of the better players, but she's trying and she's having fun and she has a good attitude about it. So Bruce got paired with her at one of the times and he went to return the ball and it I'm like, you got her right in her carotid artery.
With the paddle, the
No,
racket.
the ball.
Oh.
Instead of going across the court, it went into her neck.
Oh my gosh.
It was bad.
Way
And
to
then
go, Bruce.
we're sitting on the couch that night, just watching TV, and every once in a while, one of us would just start busting out
Because of
laughing.
this,
Like
yes.
it wasn't funny, but it was, and that's how
No,
I'm
that's
that person that
absolutely funny. I love stuff like that.
oh god,
I like how medical you were about it.
the carotid artery.
Fastest
Well, I
way
thought
to
maybe
a kill.
In the
I
carotid.
thought maybe he was
Stab
going
the
to have
carotid
to
artery.
pull out his work stuff and start working on her.
Knock her out in the carotid. That's no, but it's you know what? I think of something that I would have liked to play that I never did. Like we always do quates around here, right?
Oh, yeah.
Throw quates, picnics, horseshoes, quates, whatever you call them. But I would always see the men playing bocce ball. You know.
Yeah.
And we would have a bocce ball lawns in Cruiser Park, and I'd always look and I'd be like, this looks like something interesting to do once I don't play basketball and stuff anymore. Like, I would like to learn how to do this. You know?
I would be down for that.
Yeah.
Bocce's fun. Every now and then you'll see somebody on the beach in Wildwood because it's so flat.
Yeah.
There.
Have
like,
you
that's like a
played,
beach.
Trace? Like,
Yeah. My
Explain.
dad was a big bocce guy. He was like in the bocce league and like
leagues and all, right?
champions, like he was real into that. And the club he used to go to, they had a bocce court in the club.
Okay.
So they kind of grew up like with
Around
like
it.
a nice bocce court. But you throw the little ball, and then there's two teams, and whoever gets closest wins. I don't know how to keep
Closest
score.
without it going out of bounds, like out of the area.
I guess I don't really recall. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
It's just like a pit. Like there's no like foul lines or anything. You just throw it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe maybe I'm wrong.
Don't you put
maybe
the,
there is
the
like a whole
things
thing.
out? And oh no, is that
Croquet
yeah? Is that
with
Well,
the
that's another wild one.
that's
Yeah.
with
You put the
with
wire
States.
hooks
Yeah.
and
you get it
the
through the things.
wooden mallet.
Yeah, I confuse them all.
Who knows how that one works?
I have no idea.
And then you
Now that's a
step on the
fancy
ball and you
game.
hit the.
That is a fancy ass game.
Yes.
You can get a Lily Pulitzer croquet. Croquet?
Maybe
Is it
hey,
croquet or
I'm
croquet?
sure she has it right.
She
must.
makes that.
A whole
Well, that's
set.
what my pickleball paddle is.
They even got you a fancy pickleball
Yeah.
paddle. So you were committed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Is
all.
it
that was a-
croquet or croquet?
I think croquet. Croquettes are shit you eat.
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
all right.
Not food you eat.
And
not
then it's
actual
crochet, which is this.
Yes, crochet.
C-H-E-T.
I learned how to crochet, hand crochet.
Really?
Did I tell you that?
No.
I did a blanket. My cousin taught me how to do it. But you don't use like the needles. You just like weave it with your hands. That real thick.
Oh, the chunky.
Yes, so
Ooh.
easy. I mean, I would probably forget how to do it now. I would need to watch a YouTube tutorial. But once you get on a roll, it's like,
What can't you learn on YouTube?
what did we do? My friends and I were just talking about this. Remember when you had to like look it up in the encyclopedia? And there was no video, but literally everything you want to know how to do, there's
WikiHow.
a YouTube
and-
video
or
for it.
I
YouTube.
love the WikiHow.
WikiHow, yeah. I find WikiHow is the most to the point.
Step by step.
Yeah.
Do this, do that.
And get out of there.
Yeah, wonderful. Wonderful, the WikiHow.
So, friend of the show, Tom McGreevy, we were doing a little meditation this morning, and he told me about Gemini AI. Have you heard about this?
No.
It's like, all right, GPT chat, that AI kind of thing. Well, that's like outdated already. That only goes up to like 2021. So now the newest like AI thing is Gemini AI, and that's right on Google. And it's
And what
pretty
is
cool.
that?
Like you ask it anything, and it knows everything. It's pretty wild.
Yep.
I was playing with it for a little bit this morning.
What were you asking?
I am so not used to being here.
I was asking
You're rusty.
about a side hustle.
Okay.
What's his
Does
side
that have to
hustle?
do with feet?
Beside feet pics, because that was too difficult.
We just had a Seinfeld moment. We came full circle.
We totally did. I love that. Yeah, it was. All right, you joke around and you think selling feet pictures is easy, but it's not. You got to put some work into it, and I don't know, not for me. So I was like, I need a side hustle. What can I do? With this Gemini thing. So it spit out all these ideas, but
And what were some of the ideas?
like
Pickleball Pro.
affiliate kind of marketing kind of thing. You can sell digital merchandise. You can do online tasks. I mean, it had so many different things. But Pickleball Pro, I don't know, not yet. I mean, I'll go out there looking like the pro. I got the whole thing. I am ready to go.
Yeah.
I got
I even bought some skirts.
Yes, we got to get pickleball on the
So
calendar.
you do wear like tennis clothes to play the
Yeah,
pickleball.
I mean, I haven't worn the skirts yet because it hasn't been warm enough.
But you're on the ground.
What do you mean?
You're not sitting.
She said it's like tennis, but you're on the ground.
Oh no! It's
Like
like
table tennis.
No, it's a cross between. It's like tennis.
All
You're
right.
not sitting. You're running around the court.
Okay.
But,
But
it's like
it's-
you're playing
it's more
ping
like-
pong, but you're standing up.
Okay.
We're gonna get you.
Yeah, I gotta get. Yeah, I'll
Ooh,
see it.
this
Oh,
been
your
on.
flash is on.
Sorry.
I'm blind.
No wonder why I'm down to 29%.
Yeah,
That'll
the
do it.
Flashlight on all the time.
Yeah, you gotta watch the video. I think you would do well. I need to get Bob to play. That wingspan.
Yeah,
That's
he
what
wouldn't
I'm
even have
telling
to
you.
move.
I
He
can't
could
sit
just go
down
like
on
this.
The ground good.
I-
You should probably wonder
We were
why
very
she-
confused
Why
about
she
Very
said
that.
that?
confused. Very
like, I can't
confused.
sit on the
I'm
ground
like,
good.
all right, he's got a bad hip.
Oh, okay.
Table tennis.
It's not
standing
bad.
up.
It's metal.
I love the sound.
Yeah, I do too.
I really like it.
It makes because yes, it's a
How-
wiffle ball, pretty
That's
much.
always a satisfying sound. The wiffle ball.
And
crack.
you're hitting it with this paddle. I can hear Veterans Park from my house.
They're
yeah,
doing
I'm
it
sure
over
you
there
have.
at Veterans. Okay.
Yep.
So I heard from somebody, a realtor down the shore, that houses near the pickleball courts are decreasing in value.
Because of the
The
noise.
constant noise. And it's actually, there's been studies where the constant noise is like making people crazy.
Get out.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's actual studies. There's like one
So-
town that was like suing the whole park. They wanted to shut down the whole thing because the constant was driving them nuts.
I can
Yeah.
see that.
When I lived down the street from Wetzel Field and we'd play basketball there every day, I swear it was the neighbors who just think there were people's houses on the sides of that alleyway by the basketball court, and it bang, the ball bouncing all day, you know. And you'd go there to play one day and there'd just be no rim, and you're like, what happened? And
Oh, you think it was
They
them?
took it down.
yeah, I think they would.
No
complain.
basketball today,
Probably
boys.
complain to the city and be like, we want this taken down. You know, plus they had a backboard that was like all metal, so if you shot a brick up, it just went wham, it just made.
I was
the
gonna
worst
I was
noise.
gonna say like the plywood
Yeah.
backboard too, like that used to really boom.
Yep. So yeah, I'm sure those pickleball people are up in arms about their picklings.
But I was
They're
like,
in a
well, I
pickle.
like pickleball. I like the sound. I'm going to get a discounted beach house.
There you
By
go.
next to the pickleball court.
Make sure you
That's
say that.
right.
Listen, I will buy this house, but I'll listen to the pickleballs, but don't tell them you like the
I
sound.
love your angle on this.
No, I'm
Some
having
see
to.
problems, you see opportunity.
Yes.
Right?
You're damn right.
Michelle tells me all the time, you're crazy. I'll never go to California with you. I will never live out on the West Coast, this and that. I'm like, but everybody's leaving. This is the good time to get in. Before it breaks off the map a little.
Before the big one. Before the big one,
She's like,
Michelle.
"You
Get
gotta
out
be
there.
out of your mind. Earthquakes. I was like, but
California
people still
does
go.
scare me.
Well, we have them here now.
That's
Sweden,
right.
So,
See?
ooh, I know. We got everything here now in New Jersey. So,
Yeah, you're not
not
wrong.
bad. Did anybody have a WTF moment this week? I know you did. Have you?
Real short and sweet. Shout out to my wonderful writing group, the Ocean County Writers Group.
Shout out.
We had a wonderful writers session with a lot of new folks last night, and we ran till the end of the night. So the librarians were they want to go home. So normally I take an insurance piss before I leave. It was just ran late, so we get out of there, and it's a little ways from my house. So I'm like, you know what? I need some coffee. I'll stop at CVS. I go to the CVS. I walk in there, and I'm like, you know what? I want to relieve myself first, and then I will get my goods because I could take my time and shop. So I saw this girl. She came frumping about, and I was like, excuse me. Frumping about at me, and I was like, excuse me. And she already looked at me with that face like, don't ask me a question, mister. Like, I don't want to answer any things today. And I gave her a pop-up. I gave her an easy one. I was like, where's the restroom at? We don't have a restroom for customers. All right. I just said like that. I was like, all right then. Wait, what could I do? I'm stuck. So I peed on the lamppost outside of the CVS. And to make it even more WTF moment, I got to piss on this lamppost out here. There was no breeze whatsoever yesterday. And I mean none. I had like a baggy undershirt, little wind kicked up.
At that moment.
Yeah, got a little shirt piss going on too.
Oh, man.
I come home. She was like, I was like, yeah, I peed on my shirt some. So, yeah. She's like, what are you doing peeing on your shirt? So, yeah. So if you got to pee and you're relying upon a public bathroom, maybe CVS ain't the place for you.
Always go to the Wawa.
Walgreens is always
Walgreens.
solid.
Yeah.
Walgreens is.
Oh, Walgreens.
Yeah.
I avoid public bathrooms at all costs.
I usually do too.
All
but,
costs.
there's.
I have done some crazy things to avoid public bathrooms.
They just
Things?
Yes. Like,
places.
I think outside of the box to use a
Yes,
like,
I would do almost
I
anything to avoid
bought
the public.
a whole
bathroom.
thing of, the soup containers from the Chinese food place.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Okay. I bought them through Amazon, and at baseball games,
Right.
I will do that in the back seat of the car in the soup container and throw it in the garbage before I will use a porta potty.
The porta potty is a bad scene.
Or
Oh.
even, you never know at baseball games what the bathroom situation is going to be. So
Right.
if it
Let's
is
not find
particularly
out.
bad,
Yeah.
I will pee in the soup container.
Okay.
I bring wipes, I bring.
Do you ever feel the pressure that you don't have enough container room?
Oh,
Or-
absolutely.
Doesn't that suck?
In a Chinese food container?
Well,
like,
You fill the
in
pint.
a soup container? That's
How do you think they're making all that wonton
What are
soup?
you drinking?
Well, I drink.
What are you
I drink a big
drinking?
thing of water in the
She's
morning. and
thirsty enough that it's an emergency to go, so there's going to be a lot.
I haven't run out of room, but there was a time I was
Come
like,
close.
oh God. It may have been a second
Yeah.
pee.
That's
I
a
like
lot.
the Gatorade for the car with the wide mouth.
Car Gatorade.
Gatorades are good
Yeah,
for
that's
pissing
still
in.
too small for females, though. We need.
Well, yes, you need coverage area. Yeah,
Coverage.
So, yeah. But that's a helpful
If
tip.
you sprinkle when you
I would-
tinkle, you need
yeah.
some room.
Yeah, I mean, the porta potty in winter, I'll delve into it, but not in the warm.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, at this point,
Well,
I'm
you have
kind
to
of like.
think too.
look,
We're at a baseball game with a bunch of kids, and
Yes. Say
Just-
no more. Yes. Yeah, kids.
It's
and
disgusting.
yeah, it's a bad scene, right. I was listening to the Unwaxed podcast with Sistine and Sophia Stallone, and they were talking about porta potties, and I forget which sister it was, but they said, I'm always scared because I read a story once that a man was hiding in there and was watching women go to the bathroom, and the other sister asked what I thought immediately, where in the hell are they hiding in a porta potty? Like,
in the
what?
let me tell you something. If you're hiding in there, I'll pee on you, because you went through
Side hustle alert.
Like, if that's really,
Side
if you're
hustle.
going to put yourself through that, I will give you what you want.
You'll give the pee.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a piss whisperer at my job once.
what's a piss whisperer?
The piss whisperer,
Piss
let's just
whisperer?
say we used to have a labor company that was very good. It was two ladies that came in, but the building didn't want to foot the bill anymore, so they outsourced to the ARC and all that. So the piss whisperer was from the ARC, and he would go into the women's bathroom go into the stall, lock the door, wait, feet up, read in there, do what he's doing, and he'd like to hear the tinkles. In addition, the piss whisperer was found with in his possession a garbage bag of family photographs like that you'd keep on your desk with your relatives or something, like could be your sweater party. He was saving the pictures.
Of other people?
And he'd take like women's scarves. I don't know if that was like a jag rag or something that he was using. But yeah, he would take their scarves off their chairs. And the piss whisperer.
The piss whisperer. This is a great story.
It's like Bill Burr has this great bit where he says the priests that were molesting and everything early in the days, they didn't prosecute them. He said they moved them around like the killer whales that kill people at SeaWorld from other parishes. The piss whisperer went unprosecuted because I guess trespassing in the women's room you could do, but he's probably listening to piss in some other bathroom out there right now today as we speak.
So nobody would know that he was in the ladies' room stall.
No. I think somebody
so
went
creepy.
to go in there, saw the uniformed shirt, and he had like puffy Reeboks on. And I think it was, and he had his bag down, and then somebody reported it. Then they investigated it. Then they caught where this treasure trove of stolen family photos and scarves was.
Wow.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I'd write about it if it wasn't so sad. Piss listening bastard.
Because
yeah.
everything else you've written about is so happy.
There's some romance amidst all the chaos.
Okay.
You can't
The
deny that.
dog.
No, I was so mad at you, Jason.
I'm reading it. I'm
Do
like,
you understand what happened
he
to those
is
people
sick.
after?
Yes.
I had to make you want it.
You're right. And I thought that. I was like, that he had to justify this for me.
I'm thinking he's
I did all right with
sicko.
that part, didn't I? Did all right
I
with
was
that.
shocked.
Yes.
I'm an animal lover, I know. I had to be around a lot of dead animals.
Oh, yeah, cremating them.
When I went to go see The Medium, my friend Joey, who I worked at the crematorium, rest in peace, Joe, did come through and say, I am here with all those animals we cremated. And how encouraging is that?
Wow.
He said, I'm here with all these damn animals, all the ones that we saw dead. And that made me think, like, there's the real Rainbow Bridge place where all the animals are and everything.
Yeah, it's there.
It was like something like that. Or I guess, and then I just thought, you know how many animals we cremated? Thousands. I'm like, that's a lot of animals in this afterlife.
But you were doing them a favor. You were
Right.
helping them.
Yes, it's a service for
Yes.
the people that lost their loved pet.
Yeah.
Absolutely. People were wonderful in that regard too. Always my most upsetting thing would be when someone would lose the pet at night and have to drop it off to me. I'd forego that instead of all the blood and guts and God knows what else that I dealt with and everything in the job, because the one girl, the family dropped it off. I'll never forget this till I die. And the dog was 13, the girl was 12. I said, I'm sure you guys gave them the best life you could have possibly had, and thank you for trusting us with them. And the girl was like, she could hardly talk. So when I got home that night, Michelle's like, the dog was 13. That was her dog her whole life, Jason.
Yeah.
I was like, I know. I was like, believe me, this sucks worse than anything is when this happens. But, they are usually very helpful that there's someone there at night that they could bring them instead of,
Right.
So, yeah, but but they are somewhere, all of them.
Well, that is good to know.
So
that
all
there is
dogs may go to
something
heaven
else
after all.
out there. Because my WTF moment involves a near-death experience this weekend. Now I'm like making light of it, but we were almost in a car accident. It was so scary, and it happened so quickly. But if this makes any sense, I saw the whole thing in slow motion. Like it happened like that, but it didn't. It was like, oh my God, we're either gonna go into the median or into oncoming traffic. Like it was terrifying. Like really like an oh shit moment. I think we came this far from the car. We were traveling on Route 130 and on Sunday morning, and this car is in the right lane and just decides to make a left turn. So we see them almost hit the woman in front of us, and we're like, oh, he's going to continue to make a left-hand turn to where, we don't know. And I mean, Bob's like laying on the horn and like slams on the brakes, and I mean, this guy is turning, so we have to either go into the median or into oncoming traffic, and it was just, I don't know how he just stopped it. Like, he maneuvered it. I don't even know how he maneuvered it, but it was so close. It was insane, and I was like, oh my God,
That's
like
horrible.
your whole life flashes in
Yeah.
front of you.
And you saw like a play out of it, slow motion.
Slow motion, like this is gonna happen. Like this car is gonna hit us, and
This
we're
might
going
be
there
how it
or there.
ends.
Yeah, like this, like it was either crashing into me because I was in the passenger side. It's just crazy how slowly it all went
Thank the
down. It was
fates
wild.
that it was
Yeah.
not you that got hit.
Yeah. So we came to a screeching halt, and everybody was stopped. And Bob now is livid. He gets out of the car and is like going to drag this driver out of their car. He's there screaming. People are like, "Get back in your car!" They're yelling at him, and I mean, it was a whole thing. And I'm just like, "Oh my God, get back in the car!"
Yes, we didn't
What are you
die.
doing?
We
So
live-
did
we
he
live
give an
to fight another day.
explanation to?
No, he wouldn't get out of the car. He wouldn't put his window down. It was all tinted, all blacked out. We don't even know who the driver was. And I'm like, get in the car. Like, now you're going to get an assault charge. Like,
or
this is
this
stupid.
person is going to
You don't know.
shoot you?
You don't know. I'm like, just please get in the car. So we did, and then we were able to reverse and drive off. But it was so crazy.
Oh my
No,
God.
it's horrible. Yeah.
It really like had me thinking about, because the day before
How
we went to a
quick
oh my gosh, so fast.
Things happen.
The day before we were at a celebration of life. Have you been to a celebration of life? Have you ever
Yes.
been to one? Like, that's like the new thing, the
Not a
celebration of
funeral, a
life.
celebration of the life.
Yes.
Yes, I've seen these. Saw
We've
like a
been to
documentary
a
on it.
couple now, and that's what I want. I'm like, all
Party.
right, I made all my final arrangements in my head now. So
Well, the one that I went to, I was texting Jen from it and saying,
you better do this for me.
I want somebody to like sing and rip off the glasses. And, yeah,
You want me to sing?
sure.
I'll sing.
Okay,
No, I won't do that.
Yep.
But
I would love it.
we could karaoke.
Okay,
I want a celebration of life, though. Like,
with tequila frescas.
Fresquila?
Fresco.
Yes,
Being
with
served.
fresh muddled strawberries, of course.
Oh yes.
Remind me to tell
Are
you
you
about the
growing
strawberries.
anything this year?
Yes, I'll tell you about the garden in 1 second. But the whole point of this was that in my mind now, like I spent the rest of the day Sunday planning my final arrangements, and I just, think the family can do what they want. If they want to have a funeral for them, if they need to do that, they can do that. But I want, like after they've mourned a little bit, I want a party. And I want to be there, like Weekend at Bernie's. Can I still be
wanna
there?
be there.
Like I want to like
Get your taxidermy?
Yeah, like connect me, like walk. I want to be dancing.
Now, you know if I say it's a bit morbid, it is. That's asking much.
How about
I really
like
I'm
this
kidding
the
about
Slender
that.
Man suits? Like just
Slender
get
Man
it with
suits.
get you on everybody's suit.
Oh God, no.
I will be
but
right
I
back. I
do-
have to check where the Chinese containers are.
Okay.
Okay.
I was thinking though, I do want them to cremate me and make a diamond out of me.
I've seen that. Or you can get your ashes put into fireworks. Real
Really?
fireworks, yes.
Like at the 4th of July, like
Yes,
fireworks.
like,
I think
you
I want
can-
to be a diamond though. Like
Yeah,
make a
I would
diamond.
rather the diamond.
Is that weird though? That then like I want to be like the family heirloom.
No.
Like, all right, who
I
gets
think it's-
grandmom?
No, I like the diamond thing.
Like, who gets it? Like, who does it get passed down to? Like, the oldest, the first
Right,
born
like-
daughter? And that, like, and if there's no daughter, like, I would really have to specify who gets the
Yeah, like this isn't Cole can't propose to his
right
girlfriend
like,
with this
exactly. You
diamond.
can't. Yeah, you can't propose with my mother. That's
I don't
that's
think
weird.
anybody would want to be proposed to with their future dead mother-in-law, do you?
I don't think so either. That would be.
I think that would be a little. And this leads me into something else. It's so funny. My cousin just gave me a book that one of her very good friends wrote and had published, and it's called The Heirloom, and it's about Italian traditions. And her nonna told her you never get engaged with an heirloom ring, and her boyfriend proposes with an heirloom ring,
shit.
and she has to make this decision whether or not.
What does this mean? I think we need to have her on the show as a guest to come talk about the
See
book.
if she can
Yeah.
make that happen. I mean, she's in New York, but
Well, maybe we can Zoom. We'll see. But that's very cool that we were just talking about that.
isn't that weird?
Yeah.
She just gave me the book. It's signed and everything
That's
in black
so
marker.
cool. And Sharpie. That's awesome. But yeah, I want to be turned into the family
diamond.
heirloom.
Yeah. I said that also. I said I'd like to be made into a diamond. My mother has always said she wants fireworks at her
I didn't know you could do
funeral, and I just recently saw that your ashes can be put into fireworks. But think about it. Then you're being
that. Spread out everywhere. Then
All over
the
everyone.
family's wearing you.
right.
Oh, yeah, maybe just made into a synthetic diamond and a pendant, not like a.
Not a ring,
Not a
an
ring.
engagement ring. Or there might be enough of me. I can be 2 earrings.
Oh, or maybe you could
Or
get 3 pendants.
I was gonna say,
One
why
for each
can't
kid.
you do little diamonds?
Yeah, we'll see.
don't
I got to look into that, but
I think
yeah.
it's very
So
expensive,
that
though.
the celebration of I'm worth it. No.
You absolutely are.
It's my dying wish, people. Make it happen, damn it. That's all I want.
So you can sip, slay in peace.
That's right. Absolutely.
Because I ain't gonna rest. I want to slay in peace.
Slay all day, honey.
Slay on the afterworld.
Yeah, so that was it. That was very scary, but
Bruce had a moment like that. I wasn't in the car, and he still talks about it. And he said, as it was happening, he kept thinking, we're going to be in the hospital. I don't know what kind of shape we're going to be in. It's going to be bad
it's crazy, like how much you can think in
in that little bit of time.
second, and the stuff you think about, which leads me to believe that like there's no actual time, the time-space continuum. Like we're
need
just
yellow snow out
living
there?
in the matrix, and time isn't real. Because how can you think all of that?
In that little bit of time.
Yeah, and like see your whole life flash in front of you.
Which
that
then
second.
leads me to believe all these. So I'm sure you're well versed on the D.B. Cooper mystery.
Bank robbery. money you just
Hijacking.
He jumped out of the plane.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a good one.
Is it possible that he's a time traveler? Is it possible that.
Is that a conspiracy? That he's a time traveler?
No.
Just where he
It's-
ever wound up is the
They've
conspiracy.
never. This happened in 1971, and they just have never been able to figure out who this person is. And there's a lot of theories.
Different theories, yeah.
But they've never been able to track down definitively who this could have been.
Right.
Which could it be a time traveler? Could it be?
Yeah, no, the speculation is wonderful. You could do whatever you want with that as a story or where it could be. And to say that, you know, who's to say he wasn't a time traveler? But why did he want the money from that time, we would have to ask. Was that the easiest time to do this?
Well, I would.
Regular people with plots, you know, unless you're like, you know, like junkies sticking up the 7-Eleven, you plan the robbery. That was planned, his robbery. So the jumping out of the plane we don't get, right?
But so many things had to go correctly. Like, there was no guarantee that that last row of the plane was going to be empty and he was going to get that last seat in the back of the plane. There was no guarantee that it was going to be that plane that he was going to get, that the bottom opened up.
Right.
There was a second set of.
There is great documentaries.
Yeah.
I've probably seen 2, but I'm remembering it as you're saying it. But you know, I mean, if you had to like say something outworldly, like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, I could jump out of a plane confidently if I knew how to travel through time. I'd be all right with it.
Well,
My
right.
daughter just
and
jumped out of a plane today.
No, she didn't.
Haley.
Oh my God.
Wasn't the first time.
Skydiving?
Yeah.
Haley,
Good for you.
Not for me.
you're killing me.
I know.
I don't like shit dropping.
Nope. I don't like being 5 feet off the ground.
I don't like being high and I don't like being low. Like I
I'm
like
good
just
right where
being
I'm
on
at.
Earth.
I'm good.
On my own
5'2".
No, I'm a Sagittarius.
Okay, with the balance, maybe.
Yeah, like I don't want to be underwater. I don't want to.
It's just nice.
I want to be
nice
in my
and
own
safe.
control,
I want to be nice and safe.
in my own bubble.
Sounds good. Now, the DB Cooper thing, was that, were you listening to it on a true crime podcast or a Netflix show?
There is a Netflix documentary. There's an HBO documentary, and then there's
Amazon. Another one.
It's Amazon?
It's on regular Prime, yeah.
and then there's multiple podcasts about it. I've listened to like maybe 4 or 5 of them.
And you think he's a time traveler,
No,
essentially.
but I like all these unsolved cases, like or missing people.
I got a recent one for you. The Easter this year, Garda Securities in California, 30 million. They suspect they came through the roof, blew out a wall. Nobody has been, they've questioned all the people that worked there, but nobody knows where that went.
Wow.
This
I
Easter Sunday.
call bullshit. How, in this day and age,
With
a security
cameras
company? What
and-
are they? What were they?
They are next to Brinks, they are the top security company worldwide.
No, they're not.
Garda-
No, they're not.
Not
Nope.
anymore.
Nope.
You don't hear about the story anymore. This happened Easter Sunday. It's been buried. You don't
How
see
about
nothing
that?
about it. They have no suspects. They have nothing.
Because they have a lot more to lose than $30 million.
That's an
The area
inside
that it's-
job.
and it's not. It's like it's not like it's a building with their logo on front. It's just like some random office park.
Sure.
Like it could look like a building.
You
at
have to
work.
know it's there.
They had to know it was there. of course.
Yes.
And but they came through. Oh, and I think it was Easter Sunday, so there was only one guard, and they were asleep, right? So a couple conspirators. But,
Likely
they
story.
made off with this money, and they've been gone for a good while. And I always find these so intriguing, like people like the money that fell off the armored car truck. in
Right.
Philly.
Good for
One of
them.
My dad's favorite movies with John Cusack, but it's a true story. So so the $30 million bandits from the Garda Security in California that blew out the wall, they still remain at large. They have no one out for it. 30 million's a lot.
What they blow
went
the
back
wall
to
out
their-
with? Like,
They
Their
even-
year.
on the
Explosives?
on the news, when they did it, they showed different, if it was all ones, it would be this much.
Right.
If it was, it's a job to move this.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah.
And they knew.
That's-
So that was a big one this year. That's I've heard nothing else.
Right.
about.
It can't be $1 million bills, like it
Right.
has to be
$1,000,000
smaller denomination
Yep.
to kind of.
Yep. It looked like. You'd need a pallet if it was smaller bills.
Right.
But it was impressive. I gotta say. I've always
Sounds
talked
like they had a
about,
helicopter or something. And
I forget his name, Joe Coy. He has a book. I'll remember it at another time. But the most successful modern day bank robber, and I loved his podcast. It was one of my favorite crime podcasts. And he says, in it, he just says, even if you get caught in the criminal hierarchy, the bank robber is not despised; he is admired. The bank robber, it is you went for it. Like you swung for the fences.
Yeah,
man.
you did.
Like never mind this nickel and diamond trying to do
right,
this.
and you
tried to
really
rob a
didn't
bank.
hurt a
And-
fellow person. You were
It's
going
a
after.
victimless crime, right? Well, unless you do shoot someone, which you don't want to do
Right,
that.
but like
yeah,
you're not taking from my brother. You're not or my, like
FDIC insured.
you're taking
Not
from
up
the
to 30
man.
million.
a victimless crime, correct.
And I've always thought that was a very interesting.
It's the
perspective.
Vincent Price voice of crime.
And when he said, he's like, you walk into the place, and he's like, and there's that first moment that I robbed the bank, and I know I'm doing it. And he says, I walked over into where the pens and the stuff is, and it's like this moment of, holy shit, or am I really doing this? And he said, you're in your car, you're driving away, and the adrenaline is coursing through your body so much so that you can hardly keep that steering wheel straight. And there's all this money sitting next to you, and all you got to do is get home. He's like, it's really bad, and you shouldn't do it, but damn it if you didn't do it, and you just got to go home.
Wow. Now you can't get a pen at a bank.
I know, you can't. You can't even get a pen. You got nothing.
I'm going to steal a pen.
I have good pens at my bank.
You do?
What bank do you go to?
The PNC. Still have pens, white pens with clippers. Pretty good.
Remember they used to be on the chain? The pens on the
Then those
chain?
pens always ran out of ink.
Yes, they were
Yes.
never.
Sucker over here.
Yep. I haven't been inside a bank in so long. Oh my
I always thought
goodness.
the person working at the bank, that's the one job you wake up and you go, is today going to be the day?
I know. I would never work
always
in a
feel
bank
bad
for
for
that
that.
reason.
Is it
Never.
today?
I mean, I would never work in a bank. All right. With the F, what's the flavor? Whoa, this is not what I expected at
Really?
all. All right, these are
'Cause we expected
real
the same
snack
thing.
puffing strawberry and banana. They're a Korean thing. We got this from our H Mart haul. Jen, can you read those for us?
Super producer
wanna get
Ruben
canceled?
Oh, I'm sorry, it's
Rodriguez
not in Mandarin.
queuing up the What the
wanna get
Flavor
canceled?
music.
Very politically incorrect.
That's
when I
right.
do that.
It's the What the Flavors.
All right.
Okay, that's how you're.
Do you want-
I
can
want
I
your
look?
reaction of just the appearance of them. Go ahead. Not at all what we were thinking, right?
Yeah.
Take a peek.
Take a peek.
Okay. I thought they were going to be like
Oh.
yogurt. I thought they were going to be like the baby yogurt,
They look like
They're like the turds. It's
purple
like a-
turds, or cheese curls, that's like cheese puffs.
it's when there's something like this
Oh,
in your
it's the
that's
food.
not
silica-
bad. No,
The
that's
silica gelatin
That's
pack
for-
for me.
that's for the to keep the beef jerky nice.
That's true.
I wish I
They don't
could.
smell bad.
They smell good. I did smell it.
Cotton candy.
Smell? Yeah, you're right.
I
Candy.
didn't know
I
food.
love cotton
Look
Yeah,
at this.
cotton candy.
This little,
No, Jason's right. It does come in the beef.
Yeah.
Jerky.
You're gonna have to spit out your
That's
gum
the
to
Thing that
try
could-
this.
that-
Alright.
like certain things, is
Go ahead,
the
get
white
in there.
packet will kill my cat if he eats it. That's the
I'm
other.
gonna
You can,
spit my gum out.
When you make a jack-o'-lantern, you put them in so they don't come out.
What, these little packets?
I always make it All
I
right.
just-
Do we know the name of it, or it's just?
Okay.
Pockets. I collect them.
Do we
For
know
your
what they're
jack-
called?
No, I keep them for whatever. I collect them. I've never used
You're
them for
so
anything.
old.
What is she collecting?
The silk packets.
Oh, really?
Packets right now. I think. Do they keep you fresh?
No, I just.
They keep from being split.
I don't
pick
know
them
if
up.
there's any meat,
You
anything in
should get
this.
one of them rosin bags, like the pictures
You
have.
can't
where they
read
constantly
that.
grab. You would like that.
But by the picture, look, it's all fruit.
Like the baseball
wait a
pitcher,
minute.
he has that thing that, I mean, they throw it in the
That's
dirt.
it in
but
English?
You get it's a,
Yeah.
like a bag of rosin, and you just, I don't know.
Show it
Never
the
mind.
camera.
It makes your hands nice.
This is what it looks like.
I don't know.
Shake my hand.
All right, are we eating it?
There's no meat
All right,
products.
cheers.
No meat
Milk.
products?
Cheers.
Cheers.
WTF, the flavor.
Show
Oh,
everybody.
that's good.
It's like
This is what we got from H Mart.
Woo! Now it's smart.
Oh, I'm getting complete Frankenberry crunch.
Thank you. That's what I was
thing.
saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
tremendous, yes.
Crunchberry.
General Mills cereal.
Crunchberry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Smells like cotton candy, but tastes like Captain Crunch. Crunch Berry.
Yes. I like it.
Well, I haven't had that.
I would eat that.
I'm pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
You're saying they look like turds. And
Yeah, they did. Well,
But they smell like good turds and worms.
It looks like
And they
turds.
taste like good turds.
It smells like cotton candy. Tastes like Captain Crunch.
It's like a
I would
sweet.
definitely eat that.
Yeah. Tastes like Captain Crunch.
The berries.
Crunch
the
berry.
berry crunch, yes.
Yeah, the berry ones. Yeah. Crunch berries.
I like them
That's
all.
it.
The blueberry, the Count Chocula.
They should have
and
had it
They're all
highlighted.
Uh-oh.
They're so good. They should bring them back.
Yes.
I wish we could translate this. If anybody can read Korean, let us know what it's called. But they are strawberry banana puffs.
Does it say anything in the front there, or is that Korean
It's
too?
all in Korean.
Just the
It says in
sticker. Oh,
Mandarin
wait a minute. It
something.
says it in the back.
Oh, wait, here we go.
Cocoa.
Real snack puffing strawberry and banana.
All right, what do you rate it?
That's why he's super producer Ruben Rodriguez.
Mom.
Dudamon.
Didomon. Didomon.
Coffee
All right,
shops.
would you get them? Would you buy them?
I actually would.
You would.
They're not bad, actually.
I'm gonna give it a 3.
No?
I'm very underwhelmed by them.
Three?
I liked them.
You really didn't like that lemon cake we had. That was yours. You gave it a 0.
I'm glad I wasn't here for that.
Yeah, the lemon
It
cake.
wasn't good.
A lemon cake? I don't remember a lemon
It was
cake.
the green and yellow box
Oh,
with
that
the...
Twinkie thing.
Oh, the
The
Twinkies.
Twinkie thing,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was lemon though.
Yeah, it was supposed to be lemon.
Supposed to be lemon.
I think Tracy's rating is very low.
I
I'm
do
gonna go
too.
a strong 8 on these.
Wow.
These are tasty.
Yeah.
They make me think of that cereal I like so much.
Enjoy.
Not
And I'm going
much
to go with
taste like-
Jason on that, too. I think give it 8 myself.
8 for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Only reason
probably
I-
a 7 or an 8.
Yeah.
Well, the 3 of you can fight over who takes over a party
Little
bag.
flavor. What the flavor over
But
it?
the flavor.
Yeah, you're
The flavor.
harsh rating there.
Harsh rating. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Are they stuck in your teeth now?
No. I'm just pondering. I don't know. Like, it didn't have a lot of flavor.
Are you looking for more punchy flavor?
Yeah, I would like more flavor.
Oh, I think I know. Like that. It wasn't the fruit part. Wasn't strong, probably.
It was like strawberry banana had a baby with a cheese doodle. Like, I
I
don't
didn't
know.
taste any banana though.
Yeah, threesome.
Or cheese.
Yeah, yeah.
Cheese. No, I didn't
No
taste
cheese
cheese
and no
either.
banana, but it tasted like a corn puff. I don't know. I don't know. Just a
I
texture.
agree with you.
I just
Crunch.
more of
For
the
all we
berry.
know, we're supposed to put these in yogurt or something. We just can't read the package. You know,
Right.
they might be awesome in plain
Put
yogurt
it
or
in
something.
something.
Wow.
That's a good one.
I think they might disintegrate though.
But look at the picture. It's
Never
got
been looked
a
up
well,
Oh, what is that?
on
It's
ice
a-
cream.
popsicle looking thing,
Thing.
and they're in.
I can
size.
definitely
guys,
taste
I'm
the freeze dried
gonna-
strawberries.
See, there's the things. That's the shadow of things. There's a
Guys.
math problem over here.
Math problem.
Solve it.
3 to
Listen.
no, it's
It's-
algebra.
it's-
Don't
STEM.
forget to tune in next week. We'll talk about
Okay.
my garden, and I'm gonna have a new hobby. You like, remember how I was so crazy busy last week? I was like losing my shit.
True.
I'm better this week after the near-death experience that put life in perspective a little bit. And I'm like, all right, let's calm down a little bit. I had 5 minutes to myself. I'm like, I need a new hobby: beekeeping. I'm gonna make my own honey.
Honey. My
Love
cousins
honey.
do their own.
They have bees.
Honey's
Oh
tremendous.
my gosh, it's so expensive. Like the raw, unfiltered local honey, so expensive, but so good, so good. Love
Got to
it.
start up
Nothing
in the
like
bee
it.
business, huh?
Yeah. So next week we'll talk about the bees. All right.
Not the
we'll
birds,
see you
just the
next
bees.
Wednesday, little effers. Same time, same place. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Adios.
Bob's is like, you're
You
crazy.
for watching
You're out of your
WTF
grandma.
with Tracy and Friends. WTF with Tracy and Friends is brought to you courtesy of Hamilton Radio. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and tune back in next Wednesday with another episode of WTF with Tracy and Friends. The most fun you can have on a Wednesday with your clothes on